อัญชลีวันธนาอภิวาทอัญชลีวันธนาอภิวาทอัญชลีวันธนาอภิวาทอัญชลี Today is January 16th and Saturday today. This is your 5th day, right? Your 5th day. You have 2 more days, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. But today is the most important. Yesterday is just only in the mind, only plan, only think. Nobody can go in the future, but you can plan for future. No one can go back to the past, but you can learn the lesson from the past. Don't worry. Both sides. Don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future. The real problem is in front of you. So this morning from 8:30 to 9:30 is time for meditation instruction. In theory, not very hard. I just tell all steps how to work on it. Or you can read from the books. You see, that's the knowledge you can get from the book, from the people that can tell you. But the wisdom you have to practice and you learn from that. There are many things that I cannot tell you. Even the technique that I tell you is just only very few techniques. But when you work on your mind, you have to find your own technique, how to control the mind. So, we compare our mind like a wild animal, or the monkey. So the mind of the people, at least they divided in three steps. The first mind that we call baby mind. The second one we call monkey mind. The last one is enlightened mind. You see, 3. The third is enlightened mind. That means you're free. The problems or the suffering come from monkey mind. Monkey mind create problems. Why monkey mind create problems? Because monkey mind runs by number 1, instincts. Number 2, ignorance. Instincts and ignorance work together. And how different from monkey mind and baby mind? Baby mind and enlightened mind, the same. But at the middle that you have problem. So, our life come from peace. Peace, and then you have war. War with your life. That means your monkey mind make war. That means you make problems. War here means problems. From peace, and then you make war. After that, you find a way how to stop the war. And then you got enlightened. That means you come back to the baby mind again. But baby mind and enlightened mind is same but not the same. How different? How different between baby mind and enlightened mind? Yeah, it is they are the same but not the same. Can you say that? Like You and I, the same, but not the same. Monkey mind. No. Baby mind and enlightened mind, they are the same because they are clean, clear and calm. Baby mind, clean, clear and calm by nature. By nature. Let me use the word innocent. Innocent, that's by nature. And baby mind cannot communicate with the other people by relative truth. They don't know the words, they don't know the language. Baby mind. But enlightened mind, they know the words, they know relative truth, they can communicate with the people, but they don't think like the people think. Because they come from clean, calm and clear also. Clean, calm and clear mind. So both sides. But enlightened mind, they can use relative truth. They can communicate with the monkey mind. Enlightened mind can communicate with the monkey mind. But they don't think as the monkey mind thinks. Like I say I, you say that's only word. But in their mind, empty, just void, no cling, no attachment at all. That's the enlightened mind. So your words say as the people say, but your mind will not will not think in that word you say. You say I, you, or ego, you can say mind, but in the mind that's free from that. So the baby mind different from monkey mind because the baby mind never know about the outside world. The baby mind never use their eyes, never use their ears because their eyes been closed. Their ears never get any information from outside. They can get only from the mind of the mother to the mind of the baby. So baby mind seems clean, calm and clear. They don't know anything about relative truth. They will controlled by nature. The baby mind, when you were born, the baby mind changed to monkey mind because of instinct and ignorance. Instinct by nature, that I explained to you before about instinct, that you know by born, not by learn. Learn after you born, that we call in sociology we call culture. But instinct you never learn, you just come from your born. So all instinct they are the same. Like I mentioned about the rooster crow, they are the same. But the human language, each group not the same. It's different that they make agreement, each group. So I will say that the words that we are talking, that come from social agreement. Like, I show this, I say this, it's rock. And then all of you say, when you say this, rock. So rock, that means this. And then all of you, when I mention, please bring rock to me, you will bring this. You see, that's only agreement, we make agreement. So each group, they will make agreement different. I used to be an English teacher. When my students speak out, I will not say that you speak the wrong English. You speak right English for you, but the other people cannot understand. because the agreement is not the same. Like your pronunciation, you see that? When you act, you say the word, that's different than the others. The others cannot communicate with you. So you cannot say wrong. That's the language. That's from agreement. See that? So the monkey mind have to learn about the language and communicate, and learn from the basic of instinct and ignorance. So when they learn the language, they will learn about self. Self, you know self? And self, you can see self from your flesh eye. Your flesh eye, you see self, 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 self. Your flesh eye, you know flesh eye? F-L-E-S-H. Flesh, that means like this. This flesh. You know flesh? So you see self by flesh eye. The flesh eye, that's you see, that's from ignorance and instinct. So you will create ego. Your feeling, you think that you are you. But when you develop your mind peaceful, and you use your mind to see the truth of life and truth of nature. You see the truth. That's your flesh eye see self, but your wisdom eye see not real self. Not real self, because all things change all the time. Self, that means nothing change. So we use void, I say again. V-O-I-D, void. Empty but not empty. You see? Nothing in the world. But you see from fresh eyes, so many things in the world. You see animals, you see plants, you see? Even animal kingdom, plant kingdom, that's from where? From human made. But in fact, only natural phenomena just happen like this. And from human brain create so many knowledge. That knowledge that's only to serve self from your flesh eye. All educational systems in the world, you know, is to serve self, because they never see what? No real self. Because their wisdom eye never open. I have been teaching in university for 38 years. Nobody talk about it. About the wisdom eyes, that you can see the truth of life and truth of nature. We will talk about self and how to develop self. You see that? Like I mentioned yesterday about Maslow, that's all self. Survival for yourself, security for yourself, for self, you know. You don't think about what? Survival for your mind. You think about only body, so you will heard about sound mind in the sound body. Did you hear this sentence? Sound, it doesn't mean what? The voice. Sound, that means good. That means good mind in good body. You know that? Sound mind in the sound body. They have Latin word also, but I can't remember. You can open in, can you remember? Yeah, say out.
And
That's in Latin. This sentence, the human learned long time ago. But I ask you again, isn't that true? Sound mind in the sound body. How about your body now? Your body sound okay? How about your mind? Who got sick? Your body. If you got sick, you are not here. You have to stay at the hospital. You see that? But your body now is okay. But how about your mind? is sound also. So this cannot go together. If you say sound the mind in and sound the body in sound life, I will say again in a different way. You cannot find this sentence from any books except from me. Sound the mind and sound the body in sound life. You see, both sound, and then your life, that's real sound. If you say sound body, and then your mind will sound by automatically, no. Because sometimes your body not sound, but your mind sound. If you train your mind until your mind free from attachment to your body. You see that? So that mind and body, they have their own ways, but they have to work together. Because mind and body, only one thing, that life. You see that? Before this, when I study, when they say sound of mind in the sound body, we believe. But when I get more knowledge, I know more, and my wisdom eyes open, I say, oh, it's not true. Can you see? What did I say? So, mind and body have to do both. You cannot do only body. If you make your body sound and then your mind will sound by automatically, no. So, your body, you have to take care of your body. How to make your body sound. And your mind, you have to take care of your mind. How to make your mind sound. If you do sound mind and sound body, and then you have sound life. Isn't that clear? Do you have any objection? Don't you think it? Huh? Pardon? I try to understand. Sound is mean good. Yeah? Healthy. Okay? You don't know this word. Sound doesn't mean the voice. But you write the same word. S-O-U-N-D, sound. But that means healthy or good. Okay? That's good. If you don't understand, please say out. Otherwise, I talk only alone, and then you cannot get my message. That means not useful for us, both sides. Okay? You got now? Okay. So, I would like to ask you, how to make your body sound? Or how to make your body healthy? Composed of at least 10 things to take care of your body. Really? Food is number one. And now you have problem with food. Even I talk about food, maybe one day not enough. Problem from food. Why you have to go to the hospital? The majority of problems from food. Why I have CVD, cardiovascular disease, from food also. Because too much fat, you see, from food. That means from our ignorance, we don't know what the right food. I talk about sugar. You still take sugar, the same as you take before. Because I observed at the dining hall. You see?
Why there was so much food today? Was it trick?
Not me.
You brought the sweets as well.
But not me. Because their duty, they have done that. But I just observe. And then they serve, and then I would like to help you to have food. And you have to make decision how much you take. It doesn't mean that when I give you, you have to take all. No. Yes?
2 meals a day.
2 meals a day? Okay, wait about it. That's about your body eating. In India, because in Thailand we got really strong influence culture from India and China. So we call here this land we call Suratthani. That means Indo-China. You know, that's strong, very strong culture influence to Thailand. When I talk about this, I have to think about India. In India, if you eat 1 meal a day for meditation, 1 meal for meditation, 2 meals a day for working, because you have to use more energy. At my place, at my monastery, we have Labor Day, 1 day per week. So on Labor Day, the monk takes 2 meals. The other day we take 1 meal only. See that? Because 1 meal for meditation. The main function of the monk, you have to train your mind. That means you will be different from the layman. If you don't train your mind, that means you have sinned because you take the food from the layman. You see that? You have to train your mind until you have very good mind, clean mind, and then you can come to tell the problem. Because you see the problem of layman. You don't know layman? Layman, that means you, all of you. There's a monk and layman. You know layman now? Where is Mark? Mark is here? Huh? Layman, L-A-Y?
Just like a regular person.
Yeah, regular person. Not a monk. Okay. Huh, Mark? Am I right? L-A-Y?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Layman. Right? Anyway. The layman. So, the monk have to train their mind. So, 1 meal a day now. And in monk's preception, you can take any meal, but not after midday. But Lord Buddha really what? Really happy if you take 1 meal a day. He really say that you are very good monk. But if you take many meals, it's okay. But not you don't take after midday.
Why not?
Pardon?
Why not?
Why?
Why not before dawn?
Oh, many reasons. I have to explain to you maybe 2 days. You see, many reasons. And you see, that's only knowledge. But if you take 2 meals a day after midday, you won't take anything, you just drink only water. And then you will learn by yourself what happened to you. Your life changed. Believe me. If you take 1 meal a day, your life changed a lot. Okay. 1 meal a day for meditation. 2 meals a day for working. 3 meals a day for sex. Because you take at the night time and then you don't have to work outside anymore. You have to work at home, you see. That's only sex. That in India they think this is way. It's true or not, you make your decision. Huh, Bruno? In Sri Lanka, that's very close to India. They think in the same line but different ideas. You eat 1 meal a day, you eat like a king. You know a king? Everything is good. You know, only bread, wonderful. Because your body needs and your enzyme really ready for that food. You know that? So good food, not only from the food, but from your inside. When you got sick, even that food very good, but that food not good for you anymore, because your inside changed to be bitter taste, you know that? And then that means when you take food, not good anymore. Even that food very good. Even you bring the food from Oriental. You know Oriental? Oriental Hotel in Bangkok. That's the first or number one of the world. Oriental in Bangkok. And the suite room, you have to pay, I don't know how much money. That's there how many presidents from many countries to stay at that hotel. You know that? I show this because I want to show that even very good food, but not good for you anymore if you got sick. Right? But if you are very good health, even only rice soup, number one. You know it? Because your enzyme very good. Because we have this story in Japan. You know Shogun? Shogun. That's the ruler. That's who ruled Japan at that time. Shogun. Shogun is the leader. And then he have so many good food every day. You see that? All good foods to serve Shogun. And he eat all good foods every day until he get bored. You see that? Because you eat every day, you get bored. Good food for you, not every day. And then Shogun want to have good food because the food that he eat every day is not good anymore. So he came to the monastery to see the novice, little novice. That means the little monk. His name is E.Q.Sang. You know E.Q.Sang? E.Q.Sang, that's a cartoonist, a cartoon story in Japan. It's very good. That's really brilliant. I think the one who write this story, very good brain. I really like it. Oh, E.Q.Sang. When Shogun came to E.Q.Sang and asked for good food from him, and he said, okay, tomorrow, before he tells Shogun, he have to do meditation first. Like this? Yes, like this. E.Q.Sang. Do his meditation. And then, that means, that means his wisdom open. And then, okay, tomorrow you come early in the morning. And then I will give you the best food for you. So Shogun returned back to his palace. Early in the morning, Shogun very happy. And he think, today I will have a very good food. So Shogun came early in the morning to see E.Q.Sang. He said, okay, you have to do three things. Number one, you have to cut all books in the temple. Number one. Number two, you have to bring what? Water to fill up all jars in the temple. Number two. Number three, you have to clean all floors in the temples. Three things that you have to do. And after that, you come to me, you will have good food. Shogun, he doesn't have any choice because he have to follow that agreement, because he said that he will come and he will follow everything that E.Q.Sang will tell. So he never works like that. He have to cut tree for fire, all wood in the temple, and very tired. He got sweat, but no food in the morning, nothing. And after that, he have to bring the water to fill up all jars in the temple. And he said, oh, very tired now. I'm hungry also. And he said, no, you have to clean up the floor of the monastery. So Chokun have to work again until he really tired and really hungry. And then he finished his work and came to Ikyu-san. Ikyu-san, okay, you wait here. And then he go to the kitchen to bring a cup of food. That morning is wonderful, like in paradise. Chokun take that food, very happy. What's that? Only rice soup and peanuts. It's wonderful. You know, after you work very hard and very hungry, oh, everything the best. So, when you don't have any good food, you do like this. Okay? Cut all wood, fill up all jars with water, and then you clean up the floor at your house. And then you will have good food. You know the way now, right? That's Ikyu-san's story. You should have that kind of cartoon. Very good. Okay. So, in Sri Lanka, 1 meal a day, you eat like a king. 2 meals a day, you eat like a prince. You know prince? Prince or princess? That's the son or the daughter of the king. You eat 1 meal a day, you eat like a king, everything perfect, good, excellent. But if you eat 2 meals, come down as a prince, not like a king. If you eat 3 meals a day, you eat like a beggar. You know beggar? To beg. That to ask for money from the other people. Huh? So, how about you? How many meals a day? If more than 3 and then it's lower than beggar. I don't know. That's the way to eat the food. How to make the food good. And again. Even food, you have to think about food safety. You have to think about what food that your body needs. You know? How many percent of protein? How many percent of carbohydrate? How many percent of vitamin and minerals? How many percent of fat? How many percent of what? Protein. See that? That they have been researched already, they know, of your body, how many percent you need. Right? And I will ask you, do you eat the right as the knowledge tell you? No. Sometimes you eat as you like it. When you like it, you eat a lot. You see, that's not the right, not the right percentage that they have been studied. You know that? Okay. You have to know how many calories, you see, how many calories per day for women. Your calorie that you spend per day. You don't know again. How I can tell you? It's your own life. You should know. Huh? 1,000. It's okay. Huh? For women? No. Women less than man. Man 1,000 up to 1,500. But women only 1,000. 1,000 or 1,200. That's women. See that? And you have to know again. If you have what? One fish size like this size, three fingers. How many fish that you need per day? You see that? You have to know that. Because the research shows everything. You know that? Yeah. You see? So I don't want to go deeper. Just I told you, if I talk about food, maybe 2 days is not enough. Yes?
On every food package you can see there's a recommended amount per Maybe 5, it's 2,000.
Really?
Printed on the package.
Where?
Like on the blue package.
They chose?
I've seen it everywhere. I've heard it's not true.
Yeah, I've seen that. You don't know what it's for.
No.
But I mean, true, if you live in a colder country and you have to work.
Oh yes.
The Russians pay about 2,000 months.
Yeah. In the cold country. Yeah, because you need more energy. You see that? That they have the resource already.
But it's man's body because it's bigger.
Right. Yeah, you are right. This is the example I show you only. You see that? There. You see? About food. Only food, one thing. About your body. About the other. Water. You see? Did you drink clean water now? Or the right water that your body needs? If really clean water, that's not suitable for your body. So the water should have some minerals in the water by nature, you see that. Why in those days we think that rainwater is number one, good. But now you cannot drink anymore because of industrialized revolution in England. I don't want to talk long because I am a man who study history. I know what happened to the world. You know, who come from England? He left. He left only. Yeah, behind you. From England. That's the country who make the world crazy. Yeah. You know, the world the world still have problems. So you are the one can help me to make the world in peace. No, nothing to fight anymore. You know, American, where is Mark? You know, American. What is your country income number one? From where? Do you know that? The money income from the country, armaments. Right? You know that? And what armament for? For killing. You know that? That in Iraq, did you know about that what? War for oil or war for blood. That's in George Bush period. You remember, Mark?
I do.
Ooh. Armament, you know that? And they, what? They make the law. They stop Japan. You don't make this. You don't, even you have the army. And now they try to open. I don't know what happened in the future. You see? They want to, what? To control the island in the Pacific Ocean. And now they have conflict. China, Japan, Vietnam, and what? Korea, you see, in that area. Because they believe that on that island it has what? Oil. Plenty of oil. But we don't know that they believe. You see, the man still selfish because they study about self. And egoism, ignorance make the man suffer and never end. So educational system is failed down because never open the wisdom eyes of the human. You can see only from your flesh eye. And to serve what? To serve your egoism, to serve your selfish. When you learn more, you know more, you have more wisdom, you have more intellect. And you will use your intellect to get the benefit from the others. That we use the word exploited. You know that exploited? You know this word? Exploited. EXPLOITED. You know exploited? You know the meaning of exploited. You see that? Why? You use your what? Your talents, but your intellect, that you have more than the other people. You see that? So, oh, you don't know about this, I know more than you, so I will take the benefit from you.
How to treat the world like this, in a state like this, besides living in a monastery, and there's no good solution to that, and the world is going to that super bad direction.
I'm still talking about the educational system, you see that?
But it's not going to change.
Pardon?
It's not going to change.
Change from where? From you. You are number one, you have to change. Even you don't want to change, and how can change the world? So, we are here 25 people, if we can change. And then you go back to change your family. And then you can change your community. And then you can change your society. And then Bruno will change France. Huh? You see? Yeah.
But this is a problem. That we are only 25. We are not 8 billion here in this problem.
You have to start from us. Individual. And then we have to have what? The net. Yeah.
Humanity, problem that
we know it's not so easy because the ego and the self system, a selfish system still very powerful, in the world. So if we try to work out on this, if you don't try, and the world been going like this, not only human, because natural resources will going away. You see now, we have problem about the global warming, and we have problem about water. In the future, we will lack of water. We don't have enough water to drink. You know that? You know that water in the world, we have about 70%. But that 70%, we can drink only 2%. The drinking water only 2%. And in 2%, you have made dirty water again. So maybe only 1% above 1% a little bit that you have suitable water for drinking. You know that. It is the data. Because I am the man who study about development. I know all this data that happened to the world. You know that? So I talk about this because we want to talk about what? The body and mind. So, you have no choice. You have to choose your own. How to take care of your body. First, before you help the world, you help yourself. But not so easy. Why I so really impressed when they take the food in Japan? It's very good for food safety. The government take care of it. Japan don't normally they import food from the other countries. In Japan, not enough. They cannot have enough product from Japan. But they take care of the safety when you import. You know that in Thailand, we produce banana like you eat this morning. Banana from there, from Chumpon. Chumpon is very near here. From mainland, you have to go back to mainland, and from Suratthani up Chumpon, the Chumpon province. They produce that banana, export to where? To Japan. All bananas, very good banana, the good process that they plant by organic fertilizer. See that? That means safe. Not from inorganic, that means chemical, no chemical. And what? The dealer from Japan, they came to see how they make that banana from the beginning until the end. And then they make sure that this is very good banana. So they put all good bananas, sent to Japan. Thai people will not have a chance to eat. You know that? And good rice again. Goes what? Jasmine rice. You know jasmine rice? Very good smell. Where there's jasmine rice in Thailand? You see, I don't want to talk about food today. I talk all day. Jasmine rice, where? Yeah, in Northeast, at Surin. You know Surin? That's near Tungkula, Ronghan. Yes, Surin, Udon, Roy Ed, you know, that's around that area. Yeah. At Surin, you know, one German guy came to Surin at the monastery. The monk takes care of that process. And he came, the German guy who came from Germany, he was from Germany. He came from Germany to see the process of production. That's very good, clean, and no inorganic fertilizer, you see. So that's no insecticide, that's full, that's perfect. And all jasmine rice export to Germany. And he said, I will get all. So Thai people cannot have a chance to eat that good rice. You know that. You see? From where? You know that? That's the way. So, I talk this because I would like you to protect yourself. You have to choose your own way. About food, about water, even water. Water, you know, there's so many brands. And a friend of mine, he is looking in the laboratory. And he told me, only 2 brands that you can take it. The other brand is not clean enough, not good enough for drinking. You see, that brand, not good enough. Even Nestle, you know Nestle. Nestle from where? From Switzerland or from where? I don't know.
Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland. Okay, from Switzerland. Nestle. You know that? What is the brand that's suitable to drink? Crystal, number 1. You know Crystal? You compare the taste. When you drink Crystal, you feel fresh and good. You feel it. Did you drink Crystal before? You observe after you drink Crystal. You see, even drinking water, you have to know which one that's suitable for you. See that? And number 2, there's tip. Tip, T-I-P, tip. Only 2 brands he recommend me. So now, at my monastery, when a friend of mine want to donate or want to keep the water, I say, please give me Crystal.
Did he tell you why they are different? What do they do differently?
What?
These 2 brands, what do they do differently? Why their water is different?
He said, from the laboratory chose these 2 brands suitable for drinking water. You see that? I don't know more than that. So, who used to drink Crystal? No? None of you? Oh, you don't know that. And now you ask for Crystal and you will see.
Which brand is Nestle?
Nestle is here, this what?
Oh, that is a different one.
No. Not Nestle.
Yeah,
No. Crystal and Tip. Not Nestle. You see, even water. And you know water is very important. Because per day you have to drink at least 2 liters of water. Or 3 liters at least. If you drink less, and you have problem with your health. You see? So, about your body, you have to take care about 10 things. Food, water, air. You know, you are here very lucky. Very good air. If you are in Bangkok, you have problem. You know now? In Bangkok, we have problem with the air pollution. See? Food, water, air, and yes, that's a part of it. What else? Housing, also housing, the way that you live. Housing, a house. And what else? Clothing, Even your clothes, that's for your health also. But somebody, they don't know about clothing. They choose very tight for clothes. That means you punish yourself. You see the robe of the monk, very easy. And not often to wash, you know. In 5 days, I wash only one time. You know that?
You have two?
Yeah, only 2. How so simple? And this robe, how many years that they had been designed? More than 2,000 years. You know the designer, the heart of designer, you know? What is the heart of designer? Form, follow, function. You know that?
Easier.
Huh?
That's the easier.
Yeah. Form, follow, functions. When you design, you have to think about the function. This is very good function. Okay, my robe here, when I go to sleep, I can use as a pajamas. You see that? And as my blanket also. Everything. You know that?
Why is it cut on one arm?
Oh, this, you can do both. 1 arm or 2 arms, up to you. Maybe because the weather is not.
It's the most fashion that everyone doesn't
When you use 1 arm or 2 arms, you use your wisdom. If the weather is very cold, you use 2 arms. And if very cold, more cold than that, you use 2 ropes put together. You see that? When I want to wash this one, I will take the other one as my spare part. You see that? So, and how about my skirt? I have skirt inside. But when I wash rope, and then I wash my skirt also, and then I use the other rope, and then other rope very long, and that means can cover all. So my skirt can wash. Skirt only 1, but rope you have 2. Really, really good function, really good idea how to decide this. More than 2,000 years, they still keep it. You know that. And if I go to the seaside, I would like to walk at the beach. I use this. No need to use a swimming suit or something like that. Huh? Right?
You go into the water with this?
Yeah.
Into the water?
Why not? Yeah. When you go into the water, you can make what? The balloon like this. Wonderful. You know that? Oh, you can see this can make it like a balloon, and then they can float in the water. You see, this form, follow, function. Why do you know use this? Because this form, follow, function also. That's very light and very comfortable when you wear that shirt. You see that? You see? But here's the best. You know that? So that's clothing. So you have to choose your own choice. No need to follow the fashion.
So you use only cotton? It's cotton?
No. Any kind. Up to the villagers that they will keep me.
Your material,
Yeah.
this cotton?
It depends on the villagers who give me. And depend on the weather also. If the weather is very cold, like in Tibet, you know, the clothes would be thicker. Maybe you can use like wool, you see that. That's up to the weather. You see that? What else? Do you want to use rope like me?
How did it die?
Die? Before this, they use from no, from nature, they have a kind of herbal, the herbs from, yeah. But now they use chemical. But before this, they use the herb. The yellow one.
Turmeric.
Huh?
Turmeric.
Saffron, yeah. That's the name. That they use in cooking also.
That's the turmeric?
Yeah? In cooking. It's good for your health also, that one. Yeah. Or you call something, huh? How to spell?
S-A-N.
Or saffron. Saffron, okay. Now? I see that. Okay, what else? Oh, I don't talk much. Now time is over again, you see. We talk only body, but the mind cannot go very far. Only body, you don't know. And you still have problem with your body. So you have to take care of your body, take care of your mind, and then you have good life, healthy life. You have to take care both. You don't take care only one side. Buddhism, it doesn't say that this is only the spirit or only the mind, no. Buddhism, look the whole life. The whole life, it doesn't mean only you. That means you and environmental. The whole life, that means nature. When we say nature, that means everything. Because everything in nature works together. If you kill all plants, what happens? No plants in the world. Don't you think that animal can live? Animal don't die. You see that plants and animals have to live together. And, they serve to each other. You know that. When my wisdom eyes open, I will see the whole world that the people, they don't understand why they fight. Because we are only one man in the world. One man, that means only one thing that works together. Why I say that only nature. Nature just means everything. And everything in nature have to cooperate and work together. This idea? Even in Germany, there's been fighting between the rich and the poor. Everywhere, fighting. Even in monastery, the monk, different beliefs, they fight also. You see that? That's crazy. In fact, all things that we have to make the human love each other. Not love only human, you love all creators, you love all living things. Because everything just works together and cooperate each other. Do you see that? Do you see this? You cannot do bad to anything in the world. Because they are all our friends. Right, Jody? We are all our friends. Okay? I think you have to stay here one more week. And my friend in Bangkok now tried to tell me to make YouTube. And last night he finished one. And then now I send, that's from where? From your arrival, welcome at the dining hall. That's finished already in YouTube. You remember the first day that I arrived? That I talked to you about 105 minutes that I talked to you on that day. More than 1 hour, 105 minutes. That's in YouTube already now. So if you want to go in there, you just go to the YouTube and you will see.
So all our questions are also in YouTube?
Yeah, everything in there. Okay, that's the technology that we can use. And thank you for your listening. And I think you have learned something. Even we can go not very far, but you can get the main idea. What is it? right? Live yourself and make yourself at the right track. That I will mention again from the beginning. You have to do your right habits. You have to go away from wrong habits. You have to know what is wrong habit, what is right habit, and then you go to the right habit. That can make your life getting better, and you will have a new life. New life, that means you free from all. Thank you very much. Anjali? Okay. Pantana? Apivat? Anjali? Pantana? Apivat? Anjali? Pantana? Apivat? Okay, now your walking meditation.